So today we are going to be talking about the things that I will be project panning in the month of March. I was able to use up quite a few things in February, and if you look on my Instagram, I put a last month picture and then an update picture. So these are the updated items. So the things that I am keeping in will be this Invincible Setting Powder SPF 45. I'm only going to use this month, and then whatever is left is going to go because it says it expires 3/22. This is a weird little deal though, because it has this strange, like it dispenses out of this hole, and so this is plastic, and so if you use this brush, there's no way to retract it. So it ends up being kind of scratchy because you brush it on your face, but it comes out of this hole, and then this plastic piece scratches you, which isn't super fun. So I'm not planning on getting this one again, but I'm going to use it one more month and then it's going to go because of the expiration. So keeping that for now. This is the Ilia Multi-Stick and Dreamer, and my goal is to be able to finish this by the end of April. This is how much I've got left, and that's because I got this in a Sephora Clean Favorites kit around spring of last year. So we'll be coming up on the 1 year mark of that, and so that's when this product should be, when the shelf life should end. And I really like this color. It's super pretty, and I do think it's possible, but there's still quite a bit there, and I have a lot of blush-like things here, so it's taking a little bit longer than I thought. And then this bronzer also came in that kit. This is a Tarte Cosmetics Seychelles Breezy Cream Bronzer, and you can see this is this little mini, but it's a really good color. I like that it's a little bit cool toned. It's pretty light, so it looks good on me. It's very natural. It's creamy. I like this quite a bit, even though I'm not usually into Tarte products, because a lot of them have talc, which I'm allergic to, but this doesn't have any of that. This hasn't caused me any problems, so I quite like this. It is a little teeny tiny clamshell, and it's just amazing to me how long this has lasted. Like, I've literally had this a year, and I've been using it very consistently the last few months. It's still going strong. Other things that I am keeping, still using the Givenchy. You can see I kind of hit the top of it there, but this is the Rouge Interdit Vinyl Noir Revelator. I'm saying that correctly. This was a gift from my mom. This is her favorite lipstick, and it's a really pretty balm. It's a tinted balm. You can see it's kind of like a blackish purple tinted lip balm. So it's really nice. It's a good topper color. I tend to just wear it on its own. But this is probably like the oldest piece of makeup I'm using right now because I'm really good about keeping, I stick to expiration dates pretty well, but at the same time, it's a gift from mom. So I have to finish it. I'm determined because this thing is about 2 years old now, so it's time. So at this point, I'm just like at the very end, and I'm just using this part of my cheeks. See how pretty that color is? I do really like it, and I actually have a backup of this. She gave me another one the following Christmas, but that's still in the box, so it should be fine. But I do really like that product and would like to use it up. And then this is the last continuing product. This is the Beautycounter, the Jellies Gloss in caramel. This one's really delicious. Like it a lot. It's super pretty on. It's very sparkly. Kind of has a little bit of iridescent, like you get a little bit of a rainbow glitter effect with this one. So very fond of this one. I finished, actually the only one I've finished from the 2 sets I bought 2 Christmases ago. So Christmas 2020 and the cocoa one, because I'm obsessed with the concept of chocolate lip gloss, was the only one I finished so far. So I'm thinking this will be the next one that I'll finish. I feel like this has to happen this month. I just didn't use it enough this month. That line was from the previous month. I'd gotten down quite a bit, and then this month I just kept forgetting to get it out. I made myself a little project pan drawer, but then I have to remember to take things out of the drawer. Yeah. So here's the stuff that I'm adding in. So this is just the Pan That palette. So I kind of decided to move this in. It just makes sense. And you can see I do have a tiny bit of pan in one shade. This is definitely my favorite shade in the quad, and it is the Toasty shade. So this is the Mood Forever palette. This is my Pan That palette. I'm going to try to use this whole thing up by the end of the year. And yes, I know it's a teeny tiny palette, but I've never finished a palette in my life. I think I've finished very few actual like powder eyeshadows. These are creams. I feel like it gives me a little bit more of a chance. I use things, I go through a lot of makeup, but I use things very lightly, so it's really hard to use things up, but we're trying. So this is actually a product that I have panned before. A couple of years ago, I had one of these, and I got through the whole thing, and I bought it again because I was obsessed with this product. I still like it a lot, but there's just more things I want to try now, so I probably won't buy it again after that. I managed to pan it a second at a time. So this is the Luminizer X Quad. You see, I gave myself an expiration date. So that's from like when I started using it, but I had it kind of sitting around for quite a while, so it's time. So this is the RMS Beauty Luminizer X Quad, and it has 4 shades of luminizer. So it's Luminizer X, Luminizer Nude, and then this one is Champagne Fizz and Champagne Rose. And you can tell that I like both of those quite a bit. So definitely a big fan of this palette. It's like the perfect finger painting with light kind of makeup. I just am not using RMS products as much as I used to. It's historically been like my very favorite brand, and I've just found a lot of other things that I really like in the last few years. There's just a lot more things coming out in clean, beauty things that are, good for my skin that I don't react to because I have super, super sensitive skin and insanely sensitive eyes. So I have to be really careful what I put on my face. But there's just been a lot of good things coming out. So I have a lot less RMS Beauty these days. I'm really interested to see like kind of what happens now that they're under different management, and it looks like people really like the new cream eyeshadows they have. So not trying to buy any right now, but they do look really cool, and I could definitely see trying those out in the future for sure. So I'm also adding in the Honeybee Gardens lip liner pencil in the shade Zen, which is kind of the most, it's like already crumbling right here because I hit the cap. So it's a pretty like neutral pink shade. I'm not a big lip liner person, but I have like several of these Honeybee Gardens ones, so I need to use them. So we're going to try to pan Zen. And then the Kopari Lip Glossy is possibly my very favorite lip gloss. Yeah, I think it probably is my very favorite lip gloss. So it's this is the shade Watermelon, and it came in a set. I already used up the pineapple one, and then the regular coconut flavor I just have sitting in backups, and then I bought several more of these as backups. So don't need any more lip gloss for a while. But really fond of these. I'm just kind of now at the end of this one. I just didn't get much use this past month, so I think I'm going to try to use this as like kind of my lip mask, since I have 2 other lip masks over here that weren't Project Pan items, but that I finished up this month just because I use lip mask every night. So I think I'll just kind of use this in lieu of my lip mask and see if I can finish it up that way. And then I'm also counting, this is my 10th product. This is my Tower 28 Beach Please blush sample. So as you can see, I've still got a little bit. I've used up this was the clear highlighter balm, used that real fast. This is the Magic Hour, used that up. And then I'm still going through the Golden Hour because it is super pretty and super pigmented. So it really doesn't take a lot. And then I've got the whole, as I drop it, I've still got most of this one left, which is the After Hours. So that's the last thing I'll be using up. I actually have, I believe this is a shade that I have from a kit that I got around Christmas, but I'm not opening that up yet. I want to finish this up first and possibly even get through Dreamer before I like open that Tower 28 blush up, because those have a 1-year shelf life and I really like them. So it'd be nice if I could like maximize the value by not having too many things open at once. As my camera falls. So I just want to show this off. This is the eyeliner pencil I used up. I can't even open it anymore. It's it's so tiny now. That's the eyeliner pencil that I used up this past month. I already got rid of the packaging for the Volition sunscreen and the Beauty Crop brow pencil that I used up. And the Eco Tool, or no, EOS lip balm, the pumpkin cream. So this is the Eye of Horus teal eyeliner pencil, and I loved it. It's an amazing color. This is like my obsession color. I used to get a color similar to this and the Urban Decay pencils, and this is probably the closest thing I found to that like doesn't burn my eyes. So that is everything. That's my update on what I will be panning for the month of March. So here are 10 items. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you soon.